Hello everyone and welcome back to Captain of Industry. Obviously, the main focus of this episode is going to be the continuation of the planning of the new refinery. It is coming along quite well actually. Today we will take care of the sour water stripping, and that will include the sulfur, the ammonia and everything else. We will set up the rubber making and we will set up the acid making, and most importantly we'll also set up the slag mixing, which will be the overflow for everything. And at the end we will also set up a absolute last resort burning, but hopefully it will never come to that. And that will basically take up the entire episode. It will be a very involved and very lengthy process, but I think the end result will be well worth the effort. And at the very end of the episode we will start basically upgrading everything. While I'm busy planning out everything for the new refinery, we will keep on building up our construction resources, which will be available at the end, so we might as well take advantage and upgrade all the belts and pipes that we need to upgrade that we have been neglecting for such a long time. And also, in the meantime, all the vehicles are being upgraded, all the mines are being mined out, so we are still making progress, but we will be kept quite busy around the new refinery. Anyways, don't waste any more time and let's just get into it. Alrighty then, let's get started. So, in the last episode, we have planned out all this, and as I said at the end of the last one, I did test it out, and yes, it will actually work quite alright. Let me just quickly finish up these pipes and then I think we can call this one good enough. It will be tileable, but thanks to all this recirculating system, it will require a bit of extra work when we need to add a new stage, but other than that, it will work quite alright. So you hook up there and that's it. Alright, and we need to fix this one real quick. Unfortunately, the tiling wasn't quite perfect, but that one and I do believe, yeah, this one as well. Right. Other than that, it's fine now. Not quite. You need to come down and then go in. There we go. Okay, so, as I said, I think this place will do exactly what we need. And it is pretty tileable, so it will be quite alright for the future. You can just cut down here, that's fine. And if we need to expand, just cut these and copy the whole setup, place down the next stage, and that's it. Okay, so cut this, not the entire thing, until here I suppose. And let's take care of this sour water stripping I suppose. Also, before we do that, let's just run through the different stuff. This one I think is fine. This one will be emptied out eventually once we have enough big trucks, so it's fine. And then this one, and this one, not the best, but if we really have to, we can just bring in iron. It will work, but still not the best. Also, where is all this dirt coming from? Is it all just the stuff coming from up here? Whatever. It will be emptied out eventually. Next up, ocean access, that's fine. And oh yeah, these designations on the side. Not much you can do about those. Let me just add these as mining designations. In the future we'll take care of these, but for now it's okay. Okay then, so the town is full. Let's make sure we have enough food. And technically speaking, I think we are still trending ever so minusculely up, so yes. I think food, yes, exactly. It is down here, now it's up here. We are ever so slightly overproducing the food. As long as the water supply is assured, it will be fine. So there we go. Also is a town. Uh-oh. Okay, we don't have enough water for the town. Well, that's not a problem. We just quickly copy all this until here. Yeah, that will do. Flip it, and leave enough space for the trucks to go in. There. Okay. Apparently, we cannot put the water pump. Yeah. The terrain is a little bit too far out down here. That's fine. Place whatever we can there and just put this one a little bit further out. It's fine. Yeah, here. Just pipe the rest of the way. Okay, as for this one... you can hook into that pipe. Yes, level 2 should allow the trucks to go through, that's fine. And then the wastewater. Sure, let's split it now. You will be going into the closer one, obviously. In that case, we need to cut this one. Yeah, as far as I can tell, this one should do the trick. Okay, I will build all of it if I can, and we should have enough resources, so there we go. And tell you what, make it extra sure. Upgrade all the pipes around this place. Not the storages, although I suppose we should, but you know what, it's fine. The belts are okay. Yeah, only do the pipes, please. There we go. And this one is still, yeah, priority 8. We have the coal already coming in. Eventually it will be filled up and we will have double the water input for the town. So that should be fine. That should help out our unity as well. Okay, so, oh, nice. Wireless steam locomotives. I like the sound of that. And, wait. Wireless steam locomotive. Does that mean electrical steam? So, electrical boilers or something? Interesting. Anyways, I did hear that they have added electrification for the rails with the DLC. Anyways, let's get back to work. So, sour water stripping. As we have established, one of these stacks will give us 18 sour water, and one sour water stripper can do 36, I believe. Let's take a look, and sour water stripper, yes, 36. So one of these strippers can take care of these double stacks. Technically speaking, we only need to have 3 right now, but I like to have a bit of headroom just in case we overproduce for whatever reason, if we need to unity boost or something. So tell you what, let's make 4 of them. Make them face this way, I think. And we might as well line it up with the steam inputs. Yeah, sure. Okay, you can come down and go in. That's fine. Copy this one, flip it, and yeah, you can line up with this one. And we need 2 more, just in case. And I think we might as well just copy the whole steam input setup. Yes, that will do. Okay, now, that was the steam, now the sour water. The sour water will run on the 3rd level of the, on this side. Well, in that case, right, we cannot have merging points right next to each other. Tell you what, you will come down to level 1. Run all the way through. Yeah, I think do it this way maybe. Yeah, I think I kind of like it actually. Yeah, let's do it that way. So you hook up like so. Not the most elegant solution, but since we cannot have these merging nodes right next to each other on these pipes, this will do quite nicely. Alright. I am not sure if this will expand any further this way. I mean, this way. But just in case, I will leave more room for more sour water strippers for later. Yeah. Now, as for the output of the strippers, this one is working quite alright right now. I suspect later on it will be a little bit overbound. Let's set up storages for all three output. First, do we want to go for the 2x2 sized storages? Because later on we will have even bigger storages, which will be basically as big as 4 of these small storages in the footprint, but obviously we will have all the central parts filled up, so the overall storage space will be a lot bigger. Do we want to plan out for those? I mean, the water doesn't really require all that much storage. I think for the water we can just use a storage 2. That will be fine. Just place it here, I will move it around in a second. For the sulfur, I think for that one a small one will do as well. Doesn't need to go overboard. Now for the ammonia. The ammonia will be used right near the farms, so we might want to have a big buffer here. Let me just quickly check. That is only for fertilizer, right? So we can obviously burn it, which we don't want to do. Then fertilizer 1. We can break it down to nitrogen and hydrogen. Which means we could turn this one into a hydrogen fuel source. But I think we will have plenty of hydrogen from the fuel gas and the naphtha and the diesel. So I don't think we need to rely on ammonia. This will be for fertilizer. In fact, yeah, if we have plenty of hydrogen and we are running low on ammonia, we can just use the chemical plant as well. Anyways, we can also use it for antibiotics. That will be important later for one of the higher tier medical stuff. Also, yes, I did notice that we have diseases now, so we might want to get on making some medical stuff. But we can also use it together with hydrogen fluoride to make anesthetics. Okay, even more medical stuff. And ammonia, fuel gas, aluminium, and that will give us chemical fuel. Is that for production, consumption? Assembly trees, that will give us station parts. Okay, for the space stuff. Okay, well, for the time being, yeah, just set up a nice big fluid storage for ammonia. Let's have a nice big buffer, and eventually it will be piped out. But for now, yeah, I think this will do. And don't forget, we want to continue this way if we have to. So leave some space that way, so we don't want to put these guys here, for example. Also, notifications, nothing new, that's fine. Oh, right, and before I forget, yep. And let's go up here, for example. Okay, how do we want to do this one? First, you guys will move a little bit closer. Maybe, yeah, leave 3 spaces as usual. So, sulfur. You will go into the sulfur storage, obviously. There, and you will feed back this way. That will do quite alright. Also, it is 1 tile too close. There. Leave 1 space for here as well. That will do. Next up, the water. The water will feed straight in this way. That's fine. And now the ammonia. The ammonia will run on level 2, I suppose. Nice and simple. Don't need to overcomplicate. Uh-oh, battle. Scout ship. Yeah, it should be fairly easy. I do believe the scout ships are the easiest ships. And that's it. Done. Nice. What did we discover? Finally, wheat. Okay, research. Yes. You guys all stop, please. Stop completely and do this one and the soybeans, and then we can do the rest again. Oh right, thermal desalination, also super important. I don't think I queued this one up in the last episode. Advanced smelting. And then hydrogen. Yeah, this one will keep us going for a long while. Oh right, and hydrogen cell vehicles. Very, very important. We want to switch over to hydrogen vehicles because, let me just take a look at the pollution, health maybe? No, where is the pollution? Right now we have, yes, look at the air pollution, the gray one. It is outpacing everything right now, not good. If we switched over to, oh wait, vehicle pollution, there we go, that's the one. It is basically on par with water pollution and the occasional ship pollution, so it is not great. If we cut this one down, that will be a pretty big boost to our health, I suspect. Incidentally, we have a disease going on right now. -5, we are just breaking even. Not great. And there we go, vehicle pollution. It is causing us to have 2 points less than normal health. Not good. Anyways, I think the sour water strippers are good. And we don't need to continue with this line any further than this. You can cut from here on out. That's fine. And then steam goes in here, oil comes in here. Yeah, let's take care of the steam next, I suppose. This one should be fairly alright for this place. Right now we have the capacity to produce quite a lot of steam, actually, 48. Let's just check. So, for the entire production of one of these double stacks, that is going to be 6, 9, 12, that's 24 altogether, and 27, so yeah. We have plenty of steam to go around. And if we have to, we can still just step into the steam coal boiler, it's fine. And if we really have to, copy, place down the next one, and that's it. Done. So yeah, I think this will do quite alright. Just, yeah, copy this one, and if we have to, we can build more. You can go, the steam will go flip, rotate this way. Yes, the steam will need to go on to this input. Right, so which is this steam actually? Steam comes out there. So that pipe runs on ground level. That's the ground level, this one. This one is the steam. Okay, you will feed into that one. Right, so you can cut here. Yes, that looks good to me. Okay, so this is the water return pipe, right? Also, we have wheat farm processing done. Okay, that will give us the mill and the baking unit. It can wait. I only wanted to have this one for the fertilizers. So, as I said, this pipe is, yes, it is for the water return, which will be basically this one. Okay, you will be storing excess water production. Right now we are using it for the acid production, so most of it will go towards that. And then the remainder will go back into this pipe. Okay. You can cut back until here. Then I suppose you can go back to level 2. Yeah, sure. You can go here. Do that one, come down to level 1. And just hook into, well, a balancer. We need to balance this one because, as I said, only the excess water production will go back towards the original source. Most of it will go towards the acid production. So you will need a pipe balancer. Here, sure. One pipe will feed into the balancer, and this one will feed back into this one. Yeah, that looks good to me. Don't forget, crude oil will come in from this way. So far so good. Now for these two. I still want to use those for steam production primarily. But I think this central pipe network will be lengthy enough storage, so I don't think we need those two actual storages. It's fine. Also, now that we have gotten rid of those, suppose we can run this water pipe a lot lower. So this is the primary input, yes. You will be running... Can I go... Yeah. It is only level 3, I believe. Yeah, level 3. Just hop over the boiler, is fine. Okay, looks a little bit more tidy, but you know what, no. I don't like this water pipe now. Run it the old way. You will come back this way, go across this way, and then you can do the original stuff there and come back up. Okay, now it looks better. Fine. And then this pipe, this one is the original water input. Basically this one. Okay, I will make it a bit more organized. You will be the, well, the excess water input. Bot input, so turn around, thank you. And now just need to input the heavy oil and no light oil. Forgot. But we can use fuel gas and... Can't we use naphtha? Consumption... Yes, we can use it in the boiler. Okay, so... there we go. Please use naphtha as well. In fact, no hydrogen, no light oil or medium. Yeah, these three. And I suppose... No, it's fine. This one will be for heavy oil only. There. This one will be for fuel gas only. And then we will have one more for naphtha only. Okay, so this is the water, I believe. You will go there. Looks good. In fact, just do it this way. So they're all fed from the same pipe. Yeah, as far as I can tell, this one will do. And yes, tell you what, let's give each of them their own individual smokestacks. I think it would be a little bit better that way. And in that case, I move this out by one more block or tile. Water pipe will be moved again. But you will be here, you will be here, and you will be here. Also, Apparently burning fuel gas will give us CO2, not exhaust. Good to know. Exhaust will eventually be turned into a CO2 through a, I don't know, CO2 scrubber or something. So yeah, it will be cleaned up a little bit. I believe CO2 is not as polluting as the other gases. Let me just take a look. Yeah, it's half as polluting as waste, regular exhaust. Anyways, you guys can hook back up there. And the water, well, in that case, I suppose we can just do this. I think that will do quite alright. And might as well have these guys line up properly. So you cut, flip, and be there instead. Priority comes in from the gas boilers. The coal is for last resort. Right. Okay, now how do we hook these up to this system? I suppose we can run the pipes back this way, but it's a little bit convoluted. Plus we need to add some balancers for these. Well, I suppose we could add balancers right here in the back. Actually, that will work quite alright. So we run these back this way. We have to run them quite high up. Can I make this one a little bit less tall? We have to run 3 more pipes back here. We have enough room, but still. I think the water pipe can run next to the other pipes, not run on top of them. So you will go here and then turn into this corner and then come out here. Might be a bit better that way. Also, wait. Yes, that's the return pipe, that's correct. Wait. That is a steam, right? Yes, that is a steam. This one should be cut off. There we go. I was wondering why we had that pipe there. So you go there and you hook into this one, please. Exactly. Not much we can do about the sour water. Unless we run it parallel with down here with these, but no, it's fine. Level 2 will do. And yeah, let's bring in the which one was again? Heavy oil, fuel gas, and the naphtha. Right. Okay. Well, which one's which? I completely forgot. I do believe the bottom one on the near side is the diesel. So that's the diesel on ground level, yes. So that leaves heavy oil on this pipe. You can cut, and that means that we will have, let me see, which one's which. Yeah, this is where it would be nice to have these already booted up, but well, for now. The naphtha is the one, this one I believe. Yeah, the ground level one. Which means that the fuel gas will be on the top one. Okay, let's place down the balancers. So 1, 2, and 3. They should not crossfit, so that's going to be fine. Priority will go towards the boilers. Theoretically, that was the naphtha, I believe. So let's double check. This pipe goes into the bottom balancer, and the bottom balancer receives its input from this pipe, which is the naphtha output. Correct. So make sure that This one will go into the naphtha. Next up. This one should be the fuel gas, but make sure it is actually correct. But so you will go down completely to ground level. There. So this one should be the fuel gas. Let's double check. So you will run this way. You will hook into the far side upper level, and that will come in from this pipe. Yes. From there, and that is this input fuel gas. Exactly. Okay. So this one will go into this one, and now the heavy oil, which is supposedly this one on the upper level. Double check. Heavy oil comes from this one. Yes. Feeds into this balancer, goes through this pipe, which feeds into the upper level of the circular network. So that should be correct. It's a bit convoluted, but it will do. I suppose what we could do is put this one there. You will go down to ground level on the left side. Okay, a bit better this way. So theoretically, we should have, once again, yeah, let's see, fuel gas, heavy oil, naphtha. So fuel gas, heavy oil, naphtha. Might as well line them up. So it would be better if this was the fuel gas, I think. So you will do fuel gas. You will do heavy oil, and you will do the naphtha, theoretically. If not, we can change the recipe still, so it's fine. It's not going to be the end of the world if we don't have this set quite correctly. Okay then, cut this one back a little bit, and let's feed them in. So you will go that way, you will go that way, and you will go theoretically this will do. So make sure these balancers are set correctly. You will have to prioritize output towards the boilers, and for you as well, and you as well. Okay, so steam input done, sour water stripping done, at least theoretically. Obviously later we will have to check if they actually work, but as far as I can tell, this one should work. Also soybeans done, and organic fertilizers done. Oh, and for those we might want to set up the final forms next episode maybe. For now, these guys will be fine. Now, what else did we unlock for the refiners? Well, we could use... Technically speaking, we can start turning naphtha into fuel gas and hydrogen, which we could use to process the heavy oil. Obviously, we cannot use all of it for steam, so we will need to get rid of it somehow. And that is going to be either to turn it into diesel or more naphtha. Tell you what, let's use the naphtha first. And as it happens, we can use naphtha for rubber making. Right now we are obviously using diesel, which is far from ideal. It would be better if we were using this one, naphtha. Yeah, let's go for that. So you will be copied over maybe here. Sure. Input will be there. Let's have maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 of them. Might as well scale it up, and if we have to expand, basically we will start with 1, and then if we have to scale things up, I will unpause one of these and they will be booted up. So there we go. Once again, which is naphtha. If we had these pipes already active, that would be a big help. It is the ground level one. Right. Right. So this one runs this way into the naphtha burners. Yes, that's correct. So yeah, the ground level one should be the naphtha. I suppose we might as well use this balancer. It will still prioritize the steam, which will not be a lot. Yeah, I think we can tap into this one. So you will run this way. You will feed into this one, and all the others. That's fine. And now we need a sulfur. Don't use the diesel recipe. I suppose we could use as a backup, but no, it's fine. Only use a naphtha and sulfur recipe. Also, now we have level 3 pipes. Nice. Anyways, this will do. And yeah, use elevators for this one. It's fine. Although I suppose we could do it like... oh, we don't have enough room. Yeah, elevators. Although I don't think we have enough room for elevators either. We might need to push these guys back down by 1 or up in this direction. Double check. So U-shaped lift. Yeah, not enough room. Fine. You guys will be here instead. Also, can you please copy your settings over to these guys as well? There we go. Okay, now we can have the elevators. Lift, input, here. Yeah, level 1 will do. And obviously sulfur is right here. I mean, just bring it in and that's it. Sure. Balancing wise, I will deal with the different extra facilities for the processing of the sulfur down here eventually. Obviously, eventually all this will be moved down here, so tell you what, yeah. Oh, sorry, don't move this one. Got all this and move them into a better position where we have a bit more room. Here should be a bit better. So just run the sulfur this way for now. Leave enough room for so we can pick up the ammonia or even pipe it out eventually. So leave 1 space. That will do. And run this one this way. Sure. There, and you can run on top of this pipe. Okay, that's going to be plenty of rubber. And I suppose we can put a output here. Do we want to have a big one? Storage unit. Yeah. In that case, we need to move them over by 1, right? So, yeah. We will have a nice big warehouse here. Which means these guys need to move over by 2. So we have enough room for 1 more warehouse and the actual belts. So 1 more warehouse and the output belts will run right here. Eventually these will be turned into a nice big 2x2 warehouse. In fact, there. Exactly this size eventually. And then the outputs will just keep running this way. Thank you. Also, you have nothing better to do. Yes, I know you are waiting for a drop-off. That must mean that we are full of that. That's fine. What about you? Let me see. 12. We are only producing enough for one of these labs. Well, in that case, stop. Pause this belt. And once you are empty right now, don't use unnecessary workforce. Thank you. So yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with this rubber making setup. This will not be nearly enough to get rid of all the naphtha. In fact, one of these will use 12 and we are producing, let me see, 24 from one of these stacks. So yeah, this is not nearly enough. Plus, you know, rubber is not being used all that much. So this place will not be all that busy. Tell you what, I would like to leave a little bit more room between the main spine and all these processing facilities. If you don't mind, I think I will move this one over by a couple of extra tiles, so we have a bit of breathing room just in case. Oh, right. And the sour water stripping as well. Almost boxed myself in. Good thing I noticed. Leave even more room. Maybe... yeah, that should be enough for 2 more strippers. Yeah. I don't think we will have this one expanded that much. Yeah, that one should be plenty enough. Okay, how are things around the island in the meantime? You guys are making good progress actually. Nice. Yeah, we are almost through. Good. What about everything else? The coal mine. Still plenty of stuff to go around, it's okay. And we have plenty of coal, nice. The iron mine, very good. Doing quite alright. And the dirt is slowly being removed. And finally, we have more than enough trucks now. 62 big trucks. We have more of the new ones than the old ones. Very happy to see it. In fact, this guy just came out, it was standing still for a while. Good. Now, do we want to replace... I think at this point, you guys take out 6 and put in 6 big ones. Sure. The excavators will be upgraded after the trucks. I think we have those auto replacement set up. Yeah. In here, that's already taken care of. In this one, all big trucks, that's great. I do believe this one is well, right? Yeah. And this one, yeah, the same. Alright, good, but you guys, you are still small. Can you actually input accept everyone, not just the assigned trucks? I think these guys might be stopped because, well, they are no longer assigned to the mining tower, and the mining tower was thought to be assigned only. I think this will be a bit better this way. Okay. And by the way, how is the oil rig? 91%. Perfectly fine. And we have enough fuel. Good. Okay, let's continue with this one. So we have steam, we have sour water stripping, we have the rubber making. What's next? Let's take care of the acid making. Right now, 2 mixers is enough, but you know what? Let's future-proof it. Yeah. Once again, we need the sulfur. So you... just sulfur, just water, out comes acid. Fine. You will be here again. In fact, eventually, yeah, tell you what, the output storage will be on this side instead, or no, here. Unfortunately, yeah, if we have to keep expanding, it will be easier to expand it this way. So yeah, it will have to be like this. And let's just have a merging point, not there, here. Okay, in that case, the acid storage will be here as well. And once again, let's just have a nice big 2x2 storage. Let's future-proof it. Up by one more. So we can run the sulfur line this way. Right. So you will face in this way. And then the acid will come out on the top. Not the best, but it will do. And the water input, I suppose you can do it this way. Okay, let's just have 4 of these for now. Also, we can combine the water inputs. So go like, no, copy, flip, and go like this. Yeah. Let's plan for 4 for now. Would be way more than we need. Right now, I think even these 2 mixers are overkill. Anyways, up here, you guys just quickly hook into the middle input. Doesn't matter which one. There. Then the water. The water will prioritize outputting this way. Yeah. And maybe come up here in case we need to add one more output for the sulfur. All inputs are taken care of, now the output. Obviously, you will go ahead and come all the way here, go up, level 2, and then just feed into the acid storage. Absolutely unnecessary to have all 4 inputs, but you know what, might as well. That will do, and output of this is 36. So technically speaking, a level 2 pipe will be able to take care of all this. If we have to upgrade, we can just upgrade to level 3 or even level 4, that's fine. And tell you what, just to be on the safe side, let's bring this out by 1. Not necessary, but who knows, better safe than sorry. There we go. Okay, acid production taken care of. Good. And yeah, let's do the slag next. Well, that means we will need to have a balancer right here. So you cut and you cut. We will need a U-shape balancer. U. There. Priority goes towards the rubber making and the acid making, and then the rest will go towards the slag making. Okay, basically the same as the acid making, just for slag. We are still using mixers, so I suppose you can go here, switch over the recipe. Don't do this one, do this one please. Also, this one can do a lot more stuff now. In fact, it can finally turn biomass into compost. Give me a second, please. So, slag. That's it. You will be here for now. And yeah, let's have a nice big output storage. And then we need just the sulfur and the limestone input. Okay, that's fine. You will go ahead and do leave a bit of space just in case. Maybe this much, 4. Between these two was 6. Fine, F6. Maybe have it this way so the sulfur line doesn't have to run all that long. So the sulfur excess will run this way. Well, since these are not piped resources, we might want to leave 2 spaces if in case we need to have elevators attached. Although I think we have enough room for elevators if we do it like this as well. That will be the sulfur input. That's fine. Yeah, this one needs to be moved down by 2 more to have the same kind of spacing. Sure, close enough, whatever. Then place down a couple of extra. Let's just have, yeah, the usual 4. Absolute overkill. Most of these will be paused. But for now, this will do. Ooh, nice. Low pressure turbines. Next episode, we are very close to the end, so I don't want to get bogged down. But don't forget, we still need to have limestone input, right? Well, this will be the slag output. In that case, move these guys over a little bit. And let's place down, yes, let's place down enough storage for a eventual 2x2 limestone storage. Like this. Yeah, that will do. And yes, in that case, we do need elevators. Yeah, that will do. Just move these guys back a bit closer, and I think this place is done as well. I think I'm pretty happy with this one. Once again, most of these will not be built, at least for now. If we need to expand, unpause, build, and they can go. Right. So this should be enough for the sour water processing. So make sure this one, prioritizing the rubber and the acid, excess goes towards the slag making. Okay, and do we want to set up a absolute last resort burning? Yeah. In case we ever run into any kind of trouble with the new setups, let's have a U-shaped balancer here. And waste processing and a burner, just in case. Not quite enough room. Fine, have it here then. Once again, absolute priority goes towards this way. This is the absolute last resort. And there we go. Well, we are technically over time at this point, so I don't want to go into anything big at this point. But, you know what? I think we did quite alright with this setup today. Now, let's make one last check around the place. Tell you what, we don't really need both of these running. One will be enough. What else? This place, tell you what. Not Unity, upgrade. Let's upgrade all the belts. Not the storages. Yeah, just the belts. That will cost us Quite a bit, but we can afford it. Yeah. Let's do it now while we are still busy planning out the new refinery. That will give us plenty of time to rebuild all this. Also the ship, you can go here, I suppose. And then vehicles, we are still upgrading, but we should be in a lot better place. Only 14 small ones left, great. And then one more, no wait, 4 more. 3 of them here, where is the last one? Oh, right, this guy. Yeah, they can wait, they will be upgraded in a second. So that's fine. The town. Food-wise, I think we are okay. Ever so slight overproduction. That's good. In fact, that's great. And water. We have plenty of water and no wastewater. That's amazing. Yeah, the concrete. Well, looks healthy. But, tell you what, as I said, we have plenty of stuff going on right now. Let's just upgrade everything around here, except for the concrete mixer. But we don't need level 3 pipes here, it's fine. Level 2, and that's it, yeah. Upgrade all these, please. Yes, upgrade the input. And did we upgrade all this piping? No. Upgrade these as well. And there we go. Good. And these are level 2 already. That's fine. What about these belts? And all these pipes? Just select everything here. There we go. So don't upgrade the housing. Don't upgrade the captain's office. No. A bit expensive. Don't need level 3 pipes. Don't need level 2 storages. But I think level 2 belts for the farm output would be okay. Don't worry about upgrading the storages. Yeah, sure, level 2 flat conveyors. Don't do the evaporation ponds or the assemblies. Yeah, this. Still expensive, but we can afford it. Yeah, basically upgrade these belts. Great. The output should be a little bit faster now. Good. Anything else we want to upgrade? We did upgrade all these flat belts, or sorry, U-shaped belts. And not this one. Where don't we have those upgraded? Okay, upgrade all the U-shaped conveyor belts, not the pipes, all the flat belts, not the storages, or the assemblies there. It was in here. That's fine. That will be okay. And this is all okay. We did upgrade this one, I believe. Yeah. We can only upgrade this assembler, which we don't have to. That's fine. What about the copper? The storage can be upgraded at... Ooh, in fact. This one looking a little bit too sorry for itself. Upgrade, not the level 2 pipes. Yeah, all this. So basically that one, that's it. We might need to expand the copper production in the next episode. Hopefully I will not forget. Also, this one is done. Oh, corns. Lovely. Go here next. And then what else can we upgrade? This one, I believe this one should be fully upgraded at this point. Level 1 pipes. No, I want to have level 2 pipes everywhere. Yeah, level 2 storages. Two of them, that's correct. But no need for level 3 pipes. Do all this, please. And that's it. I think we have upgraded everything we should have upgraded. Here maybe. It is very much temporary as we have established. But you know what, might as well make sure it is actually working quite alright for the time being. Don't worry about the depot. But I suppose the fluid modules could be upgraded, but nah, it's fine. Fluid storages, pipes. I think level 2 pipes will do for now. Sure, conveyor belts. A fuel station, why not? Sure. Only 40 level 2 construction parts. Okay, do these. Not a lot of change, but I think it's still worth it. And that's it. I think now we are actually done. Okay, one last. Steel production. Yes, the piping and yeah, the storage as well as too. Okay, now we are done. So, we are here with the digging. Also, where is the excavator? Excuse me, where are you going? Huh? Refuel. Why? Guys, why are you not refueling it? Okay, that's weird. Huh? It is trying to refuel. Oh, okay. I think while the fueling station was upgrading, it just ran out of fuel. Fine, whatever. We are here already. Anyways, ship battle. Patrol ship, that's fine. And we have... ooh, a new cargo ship. Nice. Okay, I think we can say goodbye now. Ooh, and thermal desalination will be coming up next. Can't wait. Another thing I love doing in this game. Anyways, say goodbye now, we are very much over time. For now, all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.